Lviv is the cradle of Ukrainian football, thus Karpaty mission is to carry Lion City's glory with dignity, make the hometown more popular both in Europe and world. It's impossible to imagine Lviv and Karpaty without each other. Today it is the seventh city of the country by the number of population 757,795. Lviv was founded by King Danilo Romanovich in the middle of 13th century. In the medieval age, Lviv was important trade center. Historical center of Lviv is one of the UNESCO World Heritage List. The biggest number of architectural monuments of the Ukraine is located in the city. In 2009, Lviv was named the cultural capital of Ukraine. Within the scope of Euro 2011, a modern Danilo Halitsky International Airport was opened in Lviv. The government of Ukraine intends to nominate Lviv as a candidate city for hosting 2022 Winter Olympic Games. Historically, since its foundation in 1963, Karpaty Football Club has personified a Halitian spirit of change, freedom thirst, synonym of power, struggle, unsubduedness and victory inspirations. FC Karpaty feels itself obligated to its supporters and will never betray the trust in the club. Raising local football talents as patriots of their land is priority of FC Karpaty. Strive for loving of football dogmas characterizes Karpaty on each level of the club hierarchy. The club considers an honor to give the helping hand to those who really need it. It's a sort of debt that FC Karpaty plays back to society in return for years of boundless loyalty. Since their early days in Karpaty, children are taught to play football with pleasure. FC Karpaty was founded in 1963. Its first peak, USSR Cup, FC Karpaty reached once in 1968. Head coach Ernest Just and team chief, legend of Lviv football of 1930s, Karl Miklos, appeared at the helm of the team. Specifically in the late 1960s, foundation was laid for an elegant combination and attacking football, which became team business card for the future, a unique Karpaty style of play. Karpaty was one of the most successful Ukrainian clubs during Soviet times, played in top division in 1971, 1977 and in 1918. After proclamation of independence, Karpaty completed in Ukrainian top division starting from inaugural season. In 1997-98 season, Karpaty took third place, which is the best result in the modern history of the club. Karpaty participated in Ukrainian Cup finals on two occasions, 1992-1993 and 1998-99 seasons. Karpaty participated in European club competition on 5 occasions, in 1917 after winning USSR Cup, in 1993 and 1999 after reaching Ukrainian Cup finals, in 2010 and 2011 after securing 5th place in Ukrainian league standings for 2 years in a row. The start in 2010-2011 UEFA Europe League became most successful for the team. Karpaty players sensationally defeated Turkish side Galatasaray in a group stage beers. In 2010-2011 only Karpaty Lviv and Barcelona managed to defeat Shakhtar Donetsk on the 2 occasions. For Karpaty, the first of the 2 victories secured the winner's title at the prestigious international Copa del Sol tournament in Spain. Fans of Karpaty had 2 main mottos: always faithful and million hearts, one heartbeat, Karpaty Lviv for the entire life. The first one means fidelity and loyalty of fans of the club regardless of the team results. The second one represents the special status of the club in the Western region, emphasizes its identity. For many Ukrainians, Karpaty is more than just a club. This is a symbol of the fight of the independence, part of the regional history, the embodiment of the national spirit and courage. The team has a lot of supporters also outside the country. Karpaty and Dynamo Kyiv are the most popular Ukrainian club among the Ukrainian expat community of the North America, given the fact that among immigrants settled in Canada and USA, people from the Western Ukraine were quite numerous. With fantastic Europa League victory over high-profile Galatasaray, Karpaty earned a symphony of the whole Ukraine. That was the season when the club managed to get through the first competition round for the first time by defeating 2010 Icelandic League Cup winner Reykjavik and 2009-2010 Georgian League bronze medalist, while in playoffs Karpaty sensationally knocked off 2000 UEFA Cup and Super Cup winner Galatasaray out of contention. Having played 6 matches in Europa League Death Group, Karpaty players gained the necessary experience for participation in European competition in the coming season. The draw sent Karpaty to the Quartet G, Borussia Dortmund, PSG and Sevilla. The pundits immediately called it Championship League-like group while the media named it in a group of the dead. According to results of the Championship of Ukraine 2010-2011, Karpaty again took part in the UEFA Europe League, starting from the third qualifying round. At this stage, the Lviv team was seeded. The opponents of the Green and Whites were the Irish St. Patrick's Athletic, which were beaten by the aggregate score of 5-1. In the playoff round, the Lviv team faces the Greek club PAOK. The first match in Greece, Karpaty lost 0-2. When the score was 0-1, the Polish referee Robert Malek did not allow a goal scored by Lucas according to football rules. The result of the match in Lviv was draw 1-1. In this game, again, referees made mistakes in the foul of the Greeks. In the 69th minute, Artem Fedetsky was sent off for a foul, which he never committed. Such that season's European campaign was over for Karpaty. In 2012, the team was headed by Bulgarian specialist Nikolai Kostov. From the first match, he was able to build understanding between the players on the field and cultivate them his style of play. The leaders of Kostov's team became well-known players Semir Stilic and midfielder Schalke Levan Kenya, who joined the ranks of Green-White team in the summer after a successful job of selective service. Arena Lviv has been built for the hosting matches of the Euro 2012. The stadium has capacity of 34,915 spectators. All seating the stadium is under cover of the roof. Construction cost 2,287 million. The design seats create the maximum participation effect for the spectators. Excellent visibility of the field is secured by absence of no-see zones. The preference of the modern lighting that allows providing quality video translation. On 10th of December 2011, Karpaty played their first match of the Ukrainian Championship at the new stadium against Dynamo Kiev. The stadium will host 3 matches of Euro 2011: Germany with Portugal, Denmark with Portugal and Denmark with Germany. The Arena Lviv Stadium has been declared one of the best stadiums that were opened in 2011. Ukraine Stadium with 28,051 seats is the place where FC Karpaty home games are played. It was built in 1963. During Soviet times it was called Druzhba. The game of June 27, 1971 was attended by the biggest number of the fans in the stadium history. In 1999 the ground was reconstructed and fitted with individual plastic seats. After 2006-2007 season conclusion, the old original lawn from the stadium was replaced by the new one. The club has conducted an election where anyone could buy points of the field. In the summer of 2007, the new lawn was fitted. Today, the stadium corresponds to requirements of UEFA and FIFA, which allows Lviv to regularly host official games of national team, with the latter having not given up, and the 5 games at Ukraina. The stadium is used as training pitch for the teams and official matches for the Children's Youth Football League of Ukraine. In addition, teams for the age groups can use training pitches with artificial and natural surface of the Ukraina complex. There are plans for build a new complex for field with artificial turf of last generation, which will include the lead 2 full-size fields. In 2012, the first team of Karpaty started to make use of facilities of the new state-of-the-art medical and rehabilitation center located near the club's training pitches in the village of Brykhovichi. The team members recuperate after training session and prepared to matches. For the highest quality rehabilitation, the club ordered the best equipment. On 1st of September 2008, 80 children from Lviv School of Physical Culture became the pupils of the Western Ukraine First Academy of Football. The honorary president of Karpaty Petro Deminsky became a ideologist of this project. Artificial lawn which was laid at the school field is actually the same as the one used of Luzhnitsky Stadium in Moscow, arena that played host to the 2008 Champions League final. Academicians have all the conditions for normal living, study and rest created for them. The club has spent $1 million for the field and repairing the dorm. Apart from that, according to the agreement with Regional Sporting School for Children, Enios FCKarpaty has short-term right of the signing contract with the most gifted graduating football students of those education establishments. Children who study there train on the set of advanced fields built just this year near the Stadium Ukraine. There are 2 more grounds, around 3 full-size training courts with artificial covering. Young players of Karpaty study according to the system of Oscar Harry Pinheiro, known in Europe for his work in Barcelona, where he developed a methodology for those peoples. This will allow the team of Karpaty in the future strengthen more effectively on junior team, led by Bulgarian Radoslav Boyanov. In turn, his pupils, after battles on official matches, are ready to replenish the ranks of the young team, which is headed by former Real Madrid player Igor Jovicevic. Thus, the team bets on their own pupils, who path the way from child's football to the first team. This is a basic postulate of Always Faithful, public funds organization of Green and White, to which in September 2012 President Petro Duminsky handed the management powers of the club. For citizens of Lviv, this is a historic moment because the team Karpaty officially became the national team run by ordinary funds. The main Karpaty teams use modern and comfortable VIP class bus Mercedes-Benz Stravago. Also, the club vehicle fleet includes enough modern buses for the trips of the other teams of the club and cars for the club staff members. Football Club Karpaty has its own information resource. The club's official website www.fckarpaty.lviv.ua is visited by 35,000 supporters a day. The team's website is the most visited sports-related site of the Western Ukraine, and it's among of the top 5 football-related sites. FC Karpaty is one of the few Ukrainian football clubs which have own printed media. Karpaty newspaper is called Club Weekly, which tells readers about club news, informs about news of Ukrainian and world football. 12 pages, circulation 22,000 copies. The club's magazine is distributed in every region of Western Ukraine. Pro Karpaty is informational and analytical TV weekly produced by the club-owned TV studio, which is translated in 19 regions of Ukraine. Pro Karpaty is broadcasted every Monday on the TV channel Zik. Karpaty's games are broadcasted regularly by national and regional TV channels. Practically all games, both home and away, featuring FC Karpaty, are broadcasted by national TV channels 1+1, 2+2, ТРК Україна, Перший національний, Футбол. Apart from that, all home games of Karpaty are broadcasted by regional TV channels, although the highlight from the FC Karpaty games could be constantly seen in news edition of national TV channels and in specialized football programs. FC Karpaty merchandise store chain consists of 4 specially equipped stores. The main one of the club shop museum located in the city center near the office of the club. One can purchase the Fanat, the whole range of Karpaty-related products ranging from the souvenirs to the full set of stylish apparel from the club's technical sponsor, Spanish company Joma. The first club's museum was opened in the same place. Its most valuable exhibit is a copy of the USSR Cup, which the Lviv team won in 1969. The technical partner of FC Karpaty is Spanish manufacturer of sporting goods Joma. The main uniform of Karpaty in upcoming season will be striped green and white jersey with white shorts and white socks. The away strip will consist of green jersey with dark green shorts and dark green socks. Home matches of Karpaty hold the 5th place with respect to attendance in Ukrainian Premier League, taking into account last 5 years. About 15,000 supporters visit matches of the Lviv team. Only Shakhtar, Metalist, Dnipro and Dynamo have better figures. Karpaty always have solid support at away matches as well. Regardless of distances, hundreds and thousands of loyal fans support the team.